Welcome to the show, everybody. Like many of you, I made a New Year's resolution to get in shape this 2008 season, and I'm going to do that with friend and coworker Christopher Smith. We've enlisted the services of sports and fitness edge guru Norm Enormous Granger to help us out, and it all starts right here with getting ready. Let's go in. Norm!
I'm going to whip both your candy asses into shape.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what? You two little pork nuggets.
You're not even German, Norm.
Either way, you two little tiger lilies are gonna get a truckload of pain delivered by these two hands week by week until you're in shape. You got that?
Oh.
You two look absolutely ridiculous. Hit it.
Damn, Norm, all this shopping for fanny packs and baggy pants sure did make me tired.
That's because you're a flabby man, bitch, and I'm gonna toughen both you guys up.
Norm, just because we don't have perfect bodies doesn't mean we're not tough. We're both tall, we're both strong, we're definitely tough. You're way off on this one, Norm, way off. We're both tough as nails. Nails.
You're not tough. We'll see how tough you are in the weight room when I'm torturing you next week. You'll be sore for months.
We'll see, Norm. We'll just see about that. Tim, what are you doing? Quit screwing around. Come on, get up. We gotta go.
I'll see you guys next week. Two things, carb up and hydrate.
We got you covered on that, Norm. All right, brace yourselves. It's time for Late Night Saturday.
It's Late Night Saturday with Tim Kavanagh. Tonight's guest, Jayson Argento. Musical guest, nothing about Grovner. And now from Alumni Auditorium, here's Tim.
Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you very much. Woo. Man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Oh, man, oh, man. What another crazy audience. You guys are crazier than last week's audience, I'm telling you. Although you sound vaguely familiar to me. All right, well, welcome to the show, everybody. We do have a terrific show for you, and thanks to the Sports and Fitness Edge, that's right, Chris and I are going to be shaping up with the help of Enormous Granger. And we'll be checking in with Norm from time to time throughout the season. You know, and speaking of shaping up and fitness and all that thing, we wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about fitness, and we thought we would do that with our Picture of the Week. Our Picture of the Week is brought to us by Parent Studios. This first picture right here, there are two basic types of yoga. One takes practice, patience, and discipline. This is a picture of yoga from India right here that you're seeing on the screen. This second form of yoga is much easier, one that I think I can handle and easy to master, and is known as Irish yoga. Take a look. All right, and right now it is time for our crazy state laws. Absolutely, our crazy state laws this week is the state of Arkansas. Here we go. Remember, these are actual state laws. Here we go. The Arkansas River can rise no higher than to the Main Street Bridge in Little Rock. You hear that, Mother Nature? No cresting the bridge there. You got that? All right, school teachers who wear their hair in a bob hairstyle will not get a raise. Although if she does, maybe some of the students will. All right. A man, get this one, a man can legally beat his wife, but not more than once a month. Finally, rules to protect women in Arkansas. Yeah. All right, alligators may not be kept in bathtubs in Arkansas. How come? Why can't we keep them in there? All right, and finally, in Arkansas, it is illegal to mispronounce the name Arkansas while within the state. I'm wondering if that includes for the residents as well. All right, speaking of being down in the south, we're going to go a little bit farther south right now, and we're all the way down into Atlanta, Georgia, where we come up with our misnamed wedding couple of the week. Please say hello to Ann Wang and Brad Holder, also known as Mr. and Mrs. Wang Holder. All right, and I can see right now by the look of our super duper Doppler sky tracker radar camera that it's going to start searching for an audience member right now, and it is looking out there in that studio audience to see if it can find someone. So make some noise in the audience if you want to win a prize. And as soon as it lands on you, we are going to go ahead and find someone to spin on that prize wheel for us. So here it goes. It's landed on someone, and that means it's up to you, Miss Jen Jen. Go ahead and spin that wheel. Here we go, all kinds of great prizes up there, as usual on the prize wheel, thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors. And we're gonna find out exactly where this one lands on. And it might take another week before it actually finally comes to a complete stop, because we greased this machine up. Here it comes, it's slowing down now, and it has landed, oh, look at that. It has landed on Jay Peak Ski Resort, and here's Jamie Pauley to tell you what you've won.
It's a pair of lift tickets to Jay Peak Resort, home of the most snow in the East. Jay Peak, move up. Retail value of $198.
All right.
Okay, Tim Kavanagh.
Thank you very much, Jamie Pauley. Plus, we're throwing in this, a jar of Jed's Maple Mud. It's perfect for on the bottom of your skis or your snowboards, and you can check it out at jedsmaple.com. Be sure to tune into the big station, 98.9 WOKO, for details about upcoming shows. We'll see you right after this break with more Late Night Saturday. Oh, my God. Here we go. Earlier this season, we had Hollywood actor Larry Holden on the show to talk about a Vermont-based film that he was starring in. Here to update us on that project is the producer of the film and other independent film projects that he is working on. Won't you please welcome Jayson Argento. Jayson, thank you very much for being here. We're following a theme here on Late Night Saturday. I don't know if you watched the show. Yep, last week's guest was bald. So we're just looking for bald people now to be on our show. And you fit the bill.
You know, I was going to ask you about your shaving habits. Like, what do you do to get such a close shave?
I don't have to shave it at all.
Okay.
No. I've always been this way.
Nice. I like it.
No, Gillette Sensor. Is that promoting a product? I guess it is, yeah. Yeah. Gillette Sensor, what do you use?
Actually, I use Mach 3 with a little bit of Cetaphil and baby oil, and then I use, believe it or not, Skintimate. Oh, yeah.
I can feel the baby oil. Is there really baby oil in there?
Well, it's gone now.
Well, it's on my hand. What is Cetaphil?
Cetaphil.
Oh, Cetaphil.
Yeah, some people call it Ketaphil, but they're wrong.
Is that? Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like after 4 hours, if it persists, do you have to call the doctor?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, good. Hey, busy guy you are.
Yeah.
You've got all kinds of projects going on. You're kind of like you do so much. You've got film producing, film writing, you act, you have bands, you're trying to raise money for all these projects. You put us in touch with Larry Holden, who you've got starring in a film that's going to be coming up later on this year that you're going to be filming in.
Yeah.
And you got him on the show for us, which we very much appreciate.
Yeah, he's become a really good friend too, definitely.
Good. And he's enjoying living in Vermont?
Yeah, he likes it a lot. He loves it.
Good. Mm-hmm. Now, and he's not a skier. He and his wife, I remember, aren't skiers, right?
His wife is a skier, Hannah.
Is she?
Yeah.
But not Larry?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
So talk to us about that project and how that's going.
Well, we're filming in June, and I just got the time off from work the other day, so I guess I can do it now. that was a fiasco, but it worked out really well. They're really great at Costco where I work.
That's where you work?
Yeah, I work at Costco.
Ah, right. Do you know Lois, the hot dog lady?
Of course I know Lois the hot.
She used to be on the show last year.
Oh, really? Yeah, she runs the demos. Every lunch break I visit her.
Cheap lunches there, huh?
That's right, that's right. Exactly.
So you're going to start filming in June. Is it all going to be filmed right here in Vermont?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I mean, the closer, it's a low budget, so the closer you can have it to where you live, the cheaper it is, you know?
Yeah. And what, can you give us a synopsis of what the film's going to be about?
Kind of. It's like, it's kind of in genre-wise, it's kind of a thriller, drama, comedy, action, suspense, adventure, sci-fi, fantasy.
Oh, so you're bringing back the Waltons. Good.
That's right, that's right.
Nice, okay,
well,
good.
Yeah, it's hard to explain it without telling the end, kind of, but it's kind of like a man that has to face his deepest, darkest, most terrible fears. And,
so he's getting engaged?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
He's...
That's terrible.
No, hey, that's my fear.
So don't be fearful. I have a beautiful bride. She's sitting up in the audience. She's drinking right now. I can see. I wonder why. So you're going to start filming in June with that. I know that you're also in talks with a couple of other local actors. One who's been on the show a couple of times. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's Rusty.
Rusty DeWeese.
Yeah.
You folks know Rusty DeWeese out there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. We were in a couple of Edgewood films together, and you know, we got to be friends and stuff. So when I called him, he didn't hang up on me. He's like, "What?" And he wasn't all rusty at the time, though.
Well, hopefully he'll be working with you. Now, you're trying to take a couple of these different ones and actually turn them into TV pilots ideas.
Well, no, that's a totally separate project. At the end of the year, we want to do another movie that's kind of suspense-oriented, and I want to leave it open-ended so that it could be a TV pilot also. But we're going to concentrate on making a good movie that has a place to go.
Yeah. And what are your aspirations as far as like getting this pilot? I mean, do you want to pitch it to the networks? Do you want to try and...
I've been following a lot of advice from Larry because he's just well versed in the whole thing, and he's just like, you know, do the best you can and make them come to you. Yeah. And we're in Vermont, and I say, well, why not? Let's do that. You know,
Kind of rhymes.
Yeah. Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Did you play it back? I didn't.
No, I heard it.
Really?
We're in Vermont, we'll do what we want.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we used that. Wasn't that like a state motto at one point? Yeah. No, that was "Welcome to Vermont, now go home."
Right.
Okay. So you're working on some pilots. You've also you're very active with a band too.
Yeah, Nowhere Found is the name of the band. Yep.
And you're working on a couple different projects and some fundraisers with the band?
Yeah, we're trying to, well, we actually, I finally talked to Alex down at Metronome, and we're going to do a fundraiser on the 9th of April, and we're just getting some local bands together. I tried to get my friend Stolid, but that one of them's going away, so they won't be able to do it. But hey, they might be able to find
Ryan, the flyboy.
That's right. But they might be able to get a stand-in bass player. Who knows? But yeah, that's going to be April 9th at Metronome, and then I get to pick bands now because it's kind of hard to do stuff ahead of time. When like you go to a band and you're like, yeah, you want to play at a fundraiser? It's going to be playing sometime at some place, and then they don't take it seriously. So.
And fundraisers, you've done a couple of them. You actually did a fundraiser for the film that you're getting ready for with Larry Holden. You did it on the Spirit of Ethan Allen last fall.
Yeah, that was a blast.
And you had a lot of people on that boat.
Yeah, there was a lot of people, and we really made a lot of connections, you know, and I think it really raised the spirit for filmmakers in the area. I felt it. Like if you go to the emails on the Vermont Film Commission and you sign up for that, which I think everybody should do, you can learn about what everybody's doing.
Now, I want to talk real quick before we run out of time. Finding Providence. That's a film that you have put on, and I'll just hold it up right here.
Yes.
Finding Providence. It's a film you've already produced. It's already out. There's a lot of local people.
With the company I used to be with.
Right, and now your company is now Champlain Motion Pictures.
Correct.
It is no longer Stoneworks Entertainment.
That is correct.
But Finding Providence is a film that you've already had out there. Where can people go and watch this? Have you had it at any screenings?
We played at the Essex Cinema last year, and I'm trying to get it into the Roxy this spring, which I think is going to work out well, but it's not confirmed yet.
Okay, we want to show a clip. Do you want to set up the clip real quick for us?
Yeah, I hope you bleeped out the swears.
Oh, we did.
Nice.
Yeah. Why don't we just roll it? We've got a clip from Finding Providence. Here we go.
Listen to me. All right. If we wait until he's asleep, and then we go around the back of the house through these these windows, ground floor, and I don't think he has an alarm system.
Stop.
And then right over here is where
Stop,
he was digging,
please.
and that's
Stop. Have you not heard a word that I've said? I'm not helping you.
And why not?
Fine. I'll help you.
You will?
All right, from Finding Providence. Kind of left it hanging there.
Totally hanging, yeah. Definitely.
Totally hanging. What's the website again for people to find out more information about you?
ChamplainMotionPictures.com.
That's the best one, and that way you can link to anything that you're working on.
Yeah, or my name, JaysonArgento.com, and then you can get to the band or Champlain Motion Pictures.
And he'll be on LateNightSaturday.com. So have your pick, people. He's on every website.
Just Google.
Hey, you mentioned that you're trying to get it into the Roxy Theater.
Yeah.
And we placed a phone call to the Roxy Theater for
Nice.
you. Merrill Jarvis is a good friend and a sponsor of the show, and we told him about your project, and he is familiar with your work, and we are pleased to announce that he says you have your date.
Nice.
So he wants to play a weekend of Finding Providence for you. That is thanks to our good friends down at the Roxy Theater, and we'll put you in contact with Merrill Jarvis.
Nice.
We've got a lot more Late Night Saturday coming up. We'll be right back right after this. All right. Thank you very much, and welcome back to the show. From the first time tonight's musical guests met, they had an undeniable chemistry that stood above a sea of talented Connecticut musicians. Now residing in Vermont, their subtle touches of rock, folk, jazz, and soul paint a musical landscape seldom heard in pop music today. Won't you please welcome Nothing About Grover.
I stood on the shore and kissed my true love goodbye, and as he sailed away, I didn't know he'd be gone so long. 1 year and 6 nights it's been. I fear that kiss could be my last, but in my heart I know he's alive, and he's coming home. And oh, sweetly enter, give me a sign you're coming home. And oh, sweetly enter, my love for you will stand the test of time.
like to attend the taping of Late Night Saturday, visit South Burlington's University Mall, Dorset Street, South Burlington, or visit our website, latenightsaturday.com. Now back to Tim Kavanagh.
All right, thank you very much, Jamie, Polly, and thanks to all of you for watching tonight. Thanks to our guest, Jayson Argento, and to our musical guest, Nothing About Grover. You can catch them at Higher Ground on March 26th. More information on their website at nothingaboutgrover.com. Coming up next on the show, news correspondent Jack LeDuc, plus musical guest Hello Control. Remember to support local artists like the folks that you have seen here tonight. We'll see you next time on Late Night Saturday.